weather from where you live.
Straight ahead on Newswatch 12 at 6, it's a match made in heaven, or maybe nature. See how one state agency is educating kids through TikTok. Plus, paying tribute. See why today is so meaningful to Hmong and Laotian veterans in Wisconsin as Newswatch 12 at 6 starts right now.
Your local news and weather from where you live. Newswatch 12 at 6 starts now.
Good evening, I'm Justin Betty. When you think of the social media app TikTok, if you've heard of it, you probably picture some high school or college-age kids dancing around. But the Wisconsin DNR says it's also helped them reach out to a younger generation of Wisconsinites. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez explains.
Whether it's the newest TikTok dance or story time, the social media app TikTok connects over 689 million users each month. Nearly half of them between the ages of 10 and 29. So you might not expect to see the Wisconsin DNR on the platform.
People are really excited to see the Wisconsin DNR on here. I think they just think it's cool in general that we're doing something kind of hip and trendy.
Their TikTok page has over 61,000 followers, and many of them are kids.
Things that were tagged in, the people who interact with us, we can see that they're younger people. And they share it on other platforms too, which is interesting to see kind of how it starts here and kind of spreads out from that central location.
And education experts say that TikTok is not just changing the way people are communicating, but are also receiving information and learning. Professor Shannon Pomeranz from Brock University says TikTok is a lingua franca for young people, or common language. And that makes it helpful for educators trying to break down big topics into something easier to understand.
We can do it at any age, but it certainly helps if we start to build that at a younger age and reaching those people early so that they do have that interest and they care about those resources right away. It just helps everyone.
And just like it's connecting people around the world, Grant says it helps break down those barriers between the DNR and the community.
We'll get comments from people who say, I'm scared of the DNR. And so we have that conversation and say, okay, well, why are you scared of us? Okay, well, maybe you've had a negative interaction at some point with something. So it helps us kind of reframe that and help people better understand what it is that we do.
In the Northwoods, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
Well, the weekend is just about here. Jeff's out on the weather deck. Look at some beautiful conditions outside. Jeff.
Yeah, the weekend's here. Lots of folks are traveling north to join us, putting their boats in the water as well. And the weather's going to cooperate. Tomorrow is going to be a bit of a hiccup, followed by lots of good weather in here on Sunday. Temperatures today, though, are hanging out in the 60s and even a couple low 70s. Get used to this, but just not for tomorrow. It's going to be a bit cooler tomorrow. All right, so the clouds are increasing as we speak, and there are a couple of sprinkles across parts of Minnesota right now. This is all kind of falling apart, though, as it works to the east this evening. We should stay dry tonight, but a couple of sprinkles and maybe even a thunder shower could be in the forecast for tomorrow, especially through the afternoon. But our forecast for tonight, though, is going to be increasing clouds. You might see a sprinkle after midnight with low temperatures down near 42. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thanks, Jeff. The Vietnam War displaced millions, with many Hmong and Laotian families coming to the United States. Today, Governor Tony Evers signed Wisconsin Act 31, designating May 14th in honor of Hmong Lao veterans. Evers was joined by the son of General Vang Pao, State Senator Petrowski, who authored the bill, and the president of the Wisconsin Lao Veterans Association. He says rising anti-Asian sentiment makes this bill all the more important.
Designates May 14th as Hmong Lao Veterans Day, which will serve as an important reminder today to reflect on this service and the work that we have yet to do as a nation, as a state.
Hmong and Laotians helped American forces during the Vietnam conflict that displaced so many. Advocates say recognizing their sacrifice and commitment is part of ending the growing violence against their communities.
To honor my great leader, General Vang Pao, and his family, and all my leaders, Colonel, Major, and all soldiers who sacrificed their life to serve in the Vietnam War, 1961 to 1975.
Zhang says seeing those leaders recognized now means a lot to him. General Powell's family and Hmong Lao advocates pushed then-Governor Tommy Thompson to adopt a similar bill nearly 20 years ago. It is now being done in Wisconsin. Wisconsin will receive about $700 million less than expected in COVID-19 stimulus funding, raising concerns over the already contentious recovery plans in Madison. GOP leaders want to incorporate federal funds into the budget. It's a process Democrats say will just delay the help heading to relief to small businesses that try to satisfy GOP big business priorities.
Places have been identified where the money needs to go, and hopefully the federal government won't split it up over a couple of years. But nonetheless, with the Republicans wanting to do whatever it is they want to do and possibly incorporate it into the budget, it's just going to slow the money down getting out the door. And that's really the most important thing right now.
Republicans say it should be spent responsibly. The federal government may also split the stimulus to Wisconsin into two separate payments. Governor Evers says the reduced amount does have a slight silver lining. It is based on the good job numbers in the state.
It's that $700 million that we can't help people, our small businesses and others, to recover as quickly as we wanted to. The good news is that it's based on, frankly, our unemployment rate, which is strong, and it's been strong, comparatively strong to other states.
Wisconsin's unemployment rate in March was 3.8% compared to about 6% for the country as a whole. Governor Evers and Senator Tammy Baldwin have sent a letter urging the Treasury to reconsider this scaled down stimulus for Wisconsin. Wisconsin wildlife officials are considering drafting new regulations that would prohibit hunting wolves at night. It also shortened the window for registering kills after hunters blew past their quota in February. The Trump administration removed wolves from the endangered species list in January, setting the stage for that wolf hunt that was held here in February. State licensed hunters killed 218 wolves in Wisconsin, almost 100 more than their quota, though only a bit over the original quota of 200. The DNR's policy board is set to vote May 26th to schedule a hearing on a proposal to rework wolf hunting rules in the state. If you're looking for a fun way to cool off, be sure to check out the Ultimate Splash Party benefiting Nath Frederick Place. That event will take place on Sunday, May 23rd from 1 till 3 p.m. at Holy Family Catholic Church in Woodruff. Anyone who raises or donates $25 to Nath Frederick Place will get the chance to get splashed by a fire truck. There will also be 50-50 tickets for sale and free ice cream provided by Chocolate Shop Ice Cream. Not only can trees be a good source of shade when walking down the street, they also help make things prettier. They're good for wildlife. When we come back, we'll show you how Rhinelander is looking to add some more trees to the city, especially downtown. But first, Jeff's in with your full weekend forecast. That's next on Newswatch 12 at 6.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Builders Service Incorporated, Elko.
At Len's Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean, certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Len's Truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Len's Truck. You're a hard worker. Provide for your family. Do good things in the community. Help out your neighbors. You've been there for so many others. Now, we're here for you. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
The new LDF Country Market in Lac du Flambeau offers families the freshest meats, produce, bakery, and groceries. Take a closer look and you'll find a smoke shop, beer cave, deli, and liquor all under one roof, with convenient fueling stations just outside. Add Native American arts and crafts and you'll enjoy a unique, spacious shopping experience found nowhere else. Shop the new LDF Country Market today. Get what you need so you can get back to what you enjoy.
Check out our 13,000 square foot newly renovated space in Eagle River. We focus only on welding so you can spend more time making sparks fly in our 36 welding booths. Finish the welding program in just 4 to 6 months. Our school is set up like a workplace, so you'll be ready to get working right away. 99% of students find employment before or right after graduation. At AWI, we go beyond basic code standards and aim for perfection. As we work hard, we definitely have fun along the way.
Minwax makes it so easy to make wood beautiful. Once you get started, you won't want to stop. Keep on finishing with Minwax, America's #1 selling interior stain.
Happy Friday. It is now safe to plant your garden. The days or nights of frost are now gone. We're in good shape, but there are going to be a couple speed bumps in the forecast this weekend, namely some rain tomorrow with some cooler temperatures as well. That'll hold highs in the 60s, but then it gets good. Then it gets really good with temperatures back in the mid-70s through much of next week. Not quite yet. Here we are in the 60s out there now. 64 in Rhinelander, 65 for Point, 67 on the lake. You get the idea. A very comfortable day today. Right where we're supposed to be this time of year. The average high is 66. The average low now is 40. The record low being 22. The sunset tonight at 8:21. Our days are still getting longer and longer and longer. But look at this. So tomorrow, all right, 62. We'll get through that. But then look what happens. 71 Sunday and 75 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is very comfortable. Above average temperatures next week. And it looks like they're going to stick around as well. Again, the average high being 66. Will be well above that after tomorrow around here. As the long-range forecast for temperatures keep much of the country above average, really. That will firmly put us in the 70s for as far as the eye can see, and even some 80s and 90s across the south. It was in the hundreds today near Phoenix, Arizona. All right, but here's the problem. The air out there currently is very, 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 very dry. That does a couple things. First, what that does is it increases the fire danger because it sucks all the moisture out of the vegetation. So the fire danger is high to very high all weekend long, even if we get a couple of sprinkles or rain showers around here for tomorrow. The other thing it does, it increases the allergy. So tree pollen now is going crazy. In the Madera category, likely in the high category by Sunday, though. Grass, weed, and most looking pretty good. And the third thing it does is all that dry air, it keeps all of that to the west of us right now. So there's a front out here trying to move in our direction, but it's going to increase or kind of run into that dry air across our neck of the woods tonight and kind of fall apart as it does so. But there's a mess out here, and a couple of these showers will likely make it to the ground tomorrow with those cooler temperatures around. But then the front's going to come through, a warm front, and we are in the 70s through much, if not all, of next week. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies. You might see a sprinkle, most likely not, with low temperatures down near 40. So no more frost. We're done with that for probably till September, right? For tomorrow, it's Saturday, so this looks worse than it really is. So scattered showers, maybe a thunder shower through the afternoon. It will not be an all-day rain. Don't cancel your plans outside. Look for a high near 62, so cooler and a bit windy tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be kind of the odd one, right? And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow, okay. But then Sunday, dry 71. Monday, 75, mostly sunny. And that is a mid to upper 70 on Tuesday before we get some thunder showers in here Thursday into Friday of next week. Justin?
Stretch of long weather, warm weather. Thank you, Jeff. With a name like the Northwoods, it is no surprise the Rhinelander area is home to many trees. But downtown, city officials would like to see more. To help make up for the trees that are either torn down for construction or die from disease, the Rhinelander Tree Board is looking to plant more.
We have 14 trees in the downtown streetscape that need to be replaced. And then further down Brown Strait, where we have really big boulevards, we're going to plant larger trees, and we probably have another, room for another dozen or so.
The planting will start later this spring. Giroux says people can also donate trees they want to be planted, and he says although trees grow slowly, they're worth the wait.
You know, a lot of people think it takes, you're planting a tree and you'll never see it come to fruition. Well, I can tell you, I planted these trees, or I helped plant these trees, and they're already providing shade for people who want to linger downtown or enjoy an ice cream cone from Jets, that kind of thing.
You can contact Jarrell if you're interested in being part of this project. You can find his information on the City of Rhinelander's website. We'll be right back.
Need a new boat? Then it's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports, because we need your old boat. We need to buy fishing boats, pontoons, and speedboats. So trade in your old one and upgrade into a new boat today. Come check out more boats and pontoons in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Or we could help you get top dollar by selling your old boat on consignment. It's time to trade and upgrade with American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
If you're a contractor or do-it-yourselfer, make Argonne Lumber your first stop. High-quality materials, personalized service, expert staff, and delivery are just some of the things Argonne Lumber is known for. Stop in and smell the lumber at Argonne Lumber, 2 locations in Argonne and Rhinelander.
During Renewal by Anderson's gigantic Memorial Day sale, get unbelievable savings on the most trusted family of window and patio door brands in America. Act now, because these Memorial Day sale savings end soon. Renewal by Anderson, the better way to a better window.
Wisconsin's Knowles Nelson Stewardship Program has been protecting our land and water for 30 years. Let's keep it that way. Our parks, trails, and open spaces give us a place to recharge and safely connect with friends and family. From trails and parks to waterways and working forests, Knowles Nelson gets it done. But if the legislature doesn't act now, we could lose what makes Wisconsin special. Call your senator. Reauthorize the Knowles Nelson Stewardship Program for 10 years for Wisconsin.
Some days, you just don't have it. Not my uncle, though. He's taking Trulicity for his type 2 diabetes. And now, he's really on his game.
Once weekly Trulicity lowers your A1C by helping your body release the insulin it's already making. Most people reached an A1C under 7%. Plus, Trulicity can lower your risk of cardiovascular events. It can also help you lose up to 10 pounds. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. Show your world what's truly inside. Ask your doctor about once weekly Trulicity.
Chevy is America's fastest growing full-line brand, and people are taking it everywhere. Taking Trailblazer outdoors, confidently taking on new places with Equinox, and taking on more with Silverado. Whatever you do, there's a perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. Find your perfect Chevy and get up to 18% of MSRP cash back on select 2021 Chevy SUV models, or get a $4,000 cash allowance on all 2021 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
As we head into the weekend, we are still seeing some long lines at gas stations along the East Coast. Not so much here, don't panic. But as the Colonial Pipeline works to get back up to full speed, we're also learning more about the ransom the company may have paid the cyber criminals who carried out that attack on the pipeline. Nadia Romero has a closer look.
Hoping for some relief, states hit hard by long gasoline lines hoping to catch a break this weekend.
Congratulations, you have gas. Yes, yay.
Fuel is flowing once again at Colonial Pipeline, 6 days after a cyber attack forced it to shut down. But there's still a slowdown in supply chain, with large numbers of tanker trucks working to ferry gasoline from terminals to individual retail stations.
That's one station without gas.
Gas stations up and down the East Coast hoping for resupply shipments to arrive after panicked drivers dried up their tanks. Earlier this week, the Biden administration waived some trucking restrictions to speed up those deliveries. Experts say shortages should ease in a few days and be a thing of the past by Memorial Day.
I don't see this issue lingering into the summer or impacting people's plans to travel.
But long lines are still seen at some gas stations, and while that's forcing some people to limit their driving, others are still panic buying. In Florida, this Hummer caught on fire shortly after the driver filled up 4 5-gallon gasoline containers. Meanwhile, according to two sources familiar, Colonial Pipeline paid ransom to the group identified as Darkside that carried out the attack. Colonial Pipeline and President Joe Biden have declined to comment. However, the president said the government will hold the hackers accountable.
Our Justice Department has launched a new task force dedicated to prosecuting ransomware hackers to the full extent of the law.
That's Nadia Romero reporting. We'll be right back with one final look at your forecast after the break. But first, it's time for this week's Big Old Fish.
Newswatch 12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
Caught my limit. I see you only snagged one, huh?
2 fish are on there, you...
Well, the fishing opener is come and gone. We're into the fishing season. And gosh, y'all had so many entries this winter that we're going to be running ice fishing pictures for a while. So let's get right to it. We start off this week with 7-year-old Vaughn Koput from St. Germain. Now, I love stories like this. Their family friend Justin took him out to a great spot on Lake Gogebic for a nice day of ice fishing. The entire family caught fish. Now, Vaughn loved this trip, and it was her first time going. Well, why wouldn't she? Look at this perch. This is a big old fish. She's not only a top-shelf angler, she's also conservation-minded. She put a lot of the fish back that they caught that day to keep the lake happy and healthy. Now, that's awesome. Way to go, Vaughn. Keep on catching them. Now, this is pretty awesome. This is the young angler edition of Big Old Fish. Our next angler is 9-year-old Jolie Haybeck from Pelican Lake. This is a perfect cast date, just under slot 19-inch walleye. The biggest walleye of her life so far. That's an awesome fish. Way to go, Jolie, on your Big Old Fish. And keeping with our theme of younger anglers, we have 7-year-old Keller Corey. Now, she's from Tomahawk. Now, Keller caught this amazing crappie on Lake Alice in Tomahawk. I don't care how you slice it up, but put it in the pan because that's a big old fish fry waiting to happen. Way to go, Keller. Keep on catching. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Norling taxidermy fish mount is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
Huge auction, Hurley, Wisconsin, May 23rd. Vans, trucks, trailers, genie lift, tools, forklift, and much more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
Everyone sleeps at Tomahawk Furniture and Gun with prices so low you'll have to bend over to see them. Prices that'll make your eyes pop out. Want to sleep watching TV? Check out our recliners. You want to pass out face first in a sofa? Check out our sofas. And beds. We've got beds. Check us out. Prices so low you'll think we're crazy. Because everyone sleeps at Tomahawk Furniture and Gun.
Isn't it great how swinging through Culver's drive-thru marks the unofficial start to family time? How biting into a hot-off-the-grill Butterburger makes worries melt away? And how a fresh frozen custard concrete mixer puts a smile on your face every time? Here, a meal you didn't have to make is a meal made fresh for you. And being greeted with a smile, even beneath a mask, makes all the difference.
There's a reason we put so much care into our food. That reason is you.
Welcome to Delicious.
Quality Homes of Tomahawk now sells modular homes built by Wisconsin Homes. Wisconsin Homes has maintained a tradition of building some of the finest homes on the market. Quality Homes also has a large selection of new manufactured and mobile homes. New homes starting at only $38,900. All prices include delivery and setup anywhere in Wisconsin. Whether buying your first home or a cabin getaway, Quality Homes has the experience and expertise to make your dreams a reality.
Keep your living spaces comfortable with the Denali Air Mini Split System from Menards. These units are an energy-efficient, affordable option to zone cool and heat any room in your home. It's easy to install and effectively removes humidity. It also includes a remote so you can easily control the temperature. And it's a great time to buy with 11% off all Denali Air Mini Split Systems right now at Menards.
Real estate auction, May 15th. Beautiful Duck Lake home in Eagle River being sold to the highest bidder regardless of price. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
Our Newswatch 12 News team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most to the North Woods. NBC Newswatch 12, from where you live.
We're out of time. See you tonight at 10.